Hello, people of the tube. Welcome to tonight's live stream. So, yesterday we were running through preparing for the daily races, watching a few of the top runners, working with some of their ghosts, looking at the cars. I was favouring the BMW and the McLaren. It looks like the McLaren seems to be the car of choice. So we're going to be running with the McLaren this evening. I'm going to run a few practice laps just to get my hand in. And then hopefully we'll dive into some races and see if we can get some decent racing done. So let's head over to the PlayStation and see how we can get on tonight. It'd be great if we can stay in the driver rating B category. Before we go into the sport mode, let's just pop across to my page and you'll see there that we are just in on the B category. We've still got our sportsmanship rating of S, which is good, but only just in the B, and I believe that it's quite hard to work your way up through the Bs, so that's something that we will be working on. Good evening, Edinburgh lad. Thank you for joining me on the stream. I hope that you are well and you had a good day. Haven't run anything yet tonight, so this is going to be quite interesting to see how quickly I can get my head around this track. I've still not quite hooked up the little chicanes. That seemed to be an issue for me. With regards to my friends ranking, quite a few people that have friended me over the last few days, and quite a few that are ahead of me. And Kushti, one of my real friends, as in real life friends, setting a 139.5, so he is on fire at the moment in the McLaren. He's an A plus rated driver, so what I really want to do is to measure myself against a few of the people around the 140. So if I can get a low 140, that would be good, but that is going to mean some significant work. So enough messing around, let's just get into the time trial and see what we can do tonight. Now, as I said yesterday, I'm flipping and flopping between the BMW and the McLaren. I'm starting off with the McLaren tonight. I don't want to keep switching between cars. I want to settle on a car and basically get to grips with it. BMW seemed to handle better for me. It tended to slide around a little bit more, which I quite liked. But to be fair, the McLaren was pretty planted, and already I'm missing that apex. So really, the McLaren really ought to be the car of choice. And as you can see, a lot of my top friends in that list are on the McLaren. And I was watching online today, and a lot of people are now favouring the McLarens. Thanks for the reminder. Forgot all about that while I was talking. And I'm probably going to have to do a lot more concentration than talking tonight, because if I'm going to retain this B ranking, we need to have some half decent races. Let's just see what we can put in as a first lap. See if we can get anywhere close to that 140 that we set yesterday. That's a bit wide through there. Really want third gear through there. I thought I'd try fourth. Saw a few people trying fourth earlier on. Didn't really work out. Saw a few people changing up to third midway through that corner. So this is my first marker put down for tonight. 143.2, that is awful. Still finding that this McLaren slides an awful lot through some of the corners. I don't quite have the confidence in it. Jump that sausage curb. Sausages really get to me every time. How you guys are getting 139s, I really don't know. They are brilliant times. Whoa, couldn't get that slope down there. What I really ought to do is put one of the top runners' ghosts up and have a go at chasing that. But I do tend to find that they just run away at the moment. Hi Combustion Corner, welcome to the live stream this evening. It's great to have you along for the ride. Whoa, big slide there again. Just not getting this McLaren hooked up tonight. Thank you for the like. This one, a lot of people are hugging this corner. That's something I need to try and do a little bit more of. And then this is where I'm losing most of my time, through here. A lot of people jumping that sausage curb, and as you can see, I just can't do it. Oh man, I cannot get those curbs right. It just bounces. Hi Faz, how you doing? I hope you are well. Thank you for joining me this evening. You're going to have your head in your hands tonight. I did manage to do a 149 yesterday, which is still a good second away from where I'd like to be. But I can't hook it up around this track. The sausage curbs through the chicanes are just driving me insane. And just struggling with it. Penalty for this one for the barriers. Massive penalties for hitting the barriers. Hi El Clark, welcome to the live stream this evening. I'm a little bit deep on that one. Just running some practice laps at the moment in the McLaren, trying to get to grips with this car. You're using the VW Scirocco around here. Do you know what? There's a massive amount of different cars that people are using. I started off with the BMW yesterday and loved it. Actually set my fastest time at one point in the BMW, and it took me a while with this McLaren. A lot of people persuaded me to go with the McLaren yesterday, and I did actually manage to get my fastest lap in the McLaren. But consistency is an issue. I had one race yesterday which was fantastic. I started off in 10th, and I think I finished about 6th or 5th, I can't remember exactly now, and that was a great run. But most of that was picking up places through people throwing it off, having incidents, smashing into each other and the like. And now let's just see if I can bring this that's slower. I need to find a load of time. That said, for tonight, my main objective is just to try and get some consistency during the races rather than setting fastest laps. Setting a really fast qualifier is likely to push me into some quicker lobbies, which is just going to make life even harder, I think. Still getting to slide on. Just struggling a little bit with that car. Hi PJ, how you doing? It is all about the sausage management. You're not wrong. I am so struggling with that right now. Once in a blue moon do I actually manage to get across there without having major grief. But thank you all for joining me this evening. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please whack that like button. It would really help me. And in the meantime, I'm just popping on into the BMW for a second, just to see what happens. I suspect the McLaren is going to be the car to go back to, and I don't want to keep swapping around on cars. Happy to do that a little bit tonight, but I do want to settle into a car. So that's probably just carrying a bit too much speed into there. Hi Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Whoa. Got to remember that this BMW is a bit light on the back wheels. Does like to come around a little bit. Again, a bit too greedy on the acceleration. I did take a look a bit earlier on, and I did notice that all of the, well, not all of the top runners, but many of the top runners are running in the McLaren, so it looks like the McLaren is becoming the meta car for this week. Be interesting to see. 143. BMW definitely handles those curves better than the McLaren. Whoa. But the McLaren is definitely more planted. You certainly get the power down a lot easier. It's a lot more forgiving. Still miles away from where I need to be. think I'm trying to carry too much speed into that first part of the sausage curves, first part of the chicane. I think we're going to end up switching back to the McLaren, if I'm perfectly honest. Whoa, yeah. Let's just switch back for a second. It was a McLaren that I spent most of the time running in yesterday. Hi Rapture, thank you for joining the stream. I am well, I hope you are also. Just battling with which car to use at the moment. It really ought to be the McLaren if I can find it. But still struggling on that sausage curb as I was last night. Watched quite a few people today and watching the times coming down to 139s. I can only dream of those at the moment. In fact, even the 140 is a bit of a dream at the moment this evening. But my main aim is to go for consistency, so I'm just going to do a few laps to probably take me up to just before past, and then we'll dive into the daily races and just see what we can do in the actual races themselves. I thoroughly enjoyed my race last night. Okay, it was a little bit better and slower into that section. If I'm going slower in, I want to be a little bit quicker through it. Nice. I'm hoping for the same today. I'm not sure that it's going to happen, but we shall see. Looks like all of the times have tumbled by around about a second today, looking at the boards. I'll be ecstatic if that was to happen to me, but we shall see. I think I'm going to be racing and then certainly practicing between sessions, so probably won't be talking quite so much. Some of you will probably be glad of that. Let's just set a banker first of all. For those of you that are joining me for the first time tonight, thank you so much for joining me, first of all. And secondly, I have the chat off to one side, which is out of my eye line when I'm racing. So I apologise if it looks like I am ignoring you. It is definitely not deliberate. 143 is awful. Just going too wide on that corner again. Just carrying a bit too much speed into it. Tried just to take the chicane a little bit slower. That hasn't really paid off. Get out of the way, Ghost Cart. Hi Jay, welcome to the channel and to the live stream this evening. Great to have you on board. following along. Probably the lesson for this evening is how not to do this race. Haven't quite managed to get the measure of this track just yet. I think we've decided that the McLaren is the car to go with. And I am going to be going into the races very, very soon, with the aim this evening to try and just keep a little bit more consistent in my racing online, and just see if we can pick up a few places during the races. We'll do some qualies between races just to see if we can get that time down. I would like to be getting into the 140s if I can. A little bit deep through there. It is blue though. This is going to be slightly quicker, but not quick enough. 141. Oh, cut that one badly. And there we go with the sausage. Really struggling with those sausage curbs. Yeah, racing my own ghost there. Normally I do put another ghost on, but I was just chasing down mine for the moment. Let's disappear into a race and see what we can do. Okay, entry period is over for that one. So entry period starts at 21:55. It's a bit better. So 6 minutes time for a lap or two. It's good to see so many people on live stream this evening. Thank you ever so much for joining me. It's very much appreciated. I would like to say that you might learn something tonight, but I think it's going to probably be more entertainment at my stupidity and rubbish driving than anything else. I do love the Ford GT, and I've considered the Daily Race C, but for the moment I'm working on my racecraft and just basically getting to grips with the daily races. So I appreciate that comment is probably aimed at the chat, but just as far as I'm concerned, I'm sticking with the Daily Race B at the moment, just so that I can get the measure of the daily races, and mostly racing with real people. I did enjoy the GT3 car last week, I have to say, but it's actually quite nice to get back to a slightly slower, less frantic car. Although this wouldn't necessarily be my choice of tracks. I'm struggling with this one a little bit, but all of these tracks need to be learned. Oh, a little bit deep through there. Trying to get the power down a bit too early. We've got the brake balance again. I actually like the track that Race C is on this week. Had some good races on there in the past. But I am enjoying the challenge of this one. As infuriating, as frustrating as I'm finding it. Still not sure about changing down to 6 through there. I think 5th is probably better. Ah, sausage curb again. How on earth are you guys straddling that sausage curb? Because I cannot do it. If anybody can unlock the secret to that curb, that would be awesome. I guess what I ought to do is to turn on a ghost. We'll do that next time. Chase down one of the top ghosts. Just experimenting with a few of these curbs, see what penalties we get. Okay, one more. I will review the chat a little later. I appreciate that I'm going to be well out of the chat tonight. Didn't quite hook up that curb. Tried to avoid the sausage curbs that time, but you just lose so much time. Come on. Got seconds for the sausage curb. Okay, it just slows the car down a little bit more, doesn't it? Settles it down a bit. Okay, give that a whirl. Won't get to finish this one, but I will review all of the comments once I finish the live stream later on. I shall do what I did last night and take some notes on things to do. Oh, the Viper is a Beast of a car to use. Oh my gosh, where are we starting? Way down the field. Oh my gosh. Are there not many people running tonight? Because the first place runner is a 1:38.7. And I am way down the field. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for joining me on the stream. I was watching a lot of your videos this morning. You really got some good lines and really got to grips with this McLaren. I'm struggling with it a little bit, but we'll see how we go. Thanks, Jesse. I think I'm gonna need it. Yeah, there's a lot of race C stuff today that I was watching, but I did want to try and pick up the race B because that's where I'm at tonight. I have wondered whether I should move over to race C. Tempted, very tempted, but not really prepared for that tonight. Thanks, Rapture. I will see if I can entertain, although I could be a little bit quiet, especially considering how far down the pack we are. To try and get sixth from here is going to be, it's going to be a struggle. We can get a few people rage quit, might help. We'll just see how we go. I'd imagine if most people are off doing race C, that's why we're struggling with people in race B. That could be interesting for tonight. Anyway, here we go. The other thing we're doing the actual races is you get the opportunity to see other people's lines. It's almost like running with a ghost, especially when they're better and faster than you are. Doesn't seem to be too much in the way of shenanigans and people spinning off tonight. Whoa! That said, I just got nerfed from behind. Did just manage to hold that. Don't know if there's any damage to the car. Looks like we got away with it. Just a slight push on through that corner. Oh! Looks like Apex and I now are having a bit of an argument. Well, 3 into this corner's not going to go, guys. Ah! A bit compromised in this one with the car on the outside. Thought that was my corner. Lionheart obviously thought otherwise again. Need to be looking at the radar a little bit more to see where people are. Part of racecraft is being aware of where people are, what's going on around you. Something I'm not overly good at doing. Certainly getting lent on a bit through some of these corners. Kind of wide there just to give him some space. This is proper frantic. Just had to back out that one a little bit. Damn, I forgot to change down. Although he hit the curve properly that time. I don't know. Yeah. Ugh. Probably just being a little bit too cautious at times. That's too deep. Whoa! No. Fiddlesticks. Right at the end of the race as well. Ah! What a pain. Never mind, lesson learned. Sorry guys, didn't do so well that time. It'd almost be better if I was to drop back down a little bit. I mean, we've got some pretty quick guys in there, if I'm perfectly honest. And some battles. We did raise a position by one place, but I think that was more fortuitous than anything else. We'll dive straight into another one. Gotta try harder. Must try a lot harder. 10 minutes of qualifying time. Very true, David. Very true, but I'm just too slow. Too slow. The nice thing there is, I don't know which one it was, but one of those laps we actually got the chicane over the curve, which was good. we could do that more often. And the other thing I've noticed is I can cut the corners a lot more in a couple of places, so that will give me another tenth or two. This one gets interesting. Got a slide on there. It seems to be if you get a slide, it really continues throughout the corner. Missed the curb that time. Brake balance, I must remember to put to the rear. I wish it would remember what your setting was between races. Naturally, I guess it defaults, which makes sense. I tend to find 5 to the rear is best in this car. Be interesting to learn what you guys are using. I need to take a lot more curb of those curbs there. I've got to do that better in traffic as well. So just get around this corner. So after the first corner, go left, then swing over the second. I'm assuming you're talking about the chicane. So more like that. Okay. I just got hooked up on the curb a little there. Can't take that much of that curb, Mitchell. Come on. Slow in, fast out. How many times have I heard that over the years? Some of the best advice ever. 142.6, still miles away from where I need to be. Slightly quicker. Stay over to the left through here now. Don't take quite so much this time, Mitchell. Thanks for your advice and support, guys. As always, massively, massively, massively appreciated. Slightly slower down there. Possibly time for one more. 141. Getting into the ballpark. Oh, lots of tyre squeal. Little deep. Ah. It's getting better. What I've got to do now is put it all together. Hi Island, that sounds like a gauntlet thrown down there, mate. Whoa, too deep. Ugh. I've tried turn one flat and I can't do that, but maybe that's something else I've got to work on. Yeah, I'm trying to grab too much accelerator through that first curve. I know I am. That's what's sending me wide. Occasionally I've learnt that if you hook the inside of the tyre up on the inside of the corner, that can actually pull you around quite nicely. But trying to do that is not the easiest thing in the world. Too deep. So what I normally do is come down here on this boarding, down into fifth, back up to fifth, sixth. Getting too much speed carried through there, which is sliding. Starting to get a bit more confident with those curbs. I appreciate all the advice that's coming in on the chat right now. I'm going to be honest with you, I am probably going to run my race tonight and then I am going to review all of the chat this evening before I turn the PlayStation off. So please don't think I'm ignoring it. It's just that I want to try and get some consistency tonight, and playing around and changing too much when I'm racing is something that really does cause me a lot of issues. Yeah, JJ, definitely. If only I could string some of this together, it will make a big difference. Rapture, keep it in fifth and feather the throttle on the first corner. Yeah, I'm trying to grab too much accelerator. Good advice again from you guys. Thank you so much for all of your help. It's really appreciated. Thank you, David. Possibly going to need it. Where are we starting? Don't even know. Way down the order again. Potentially even last. Yeah, dead last. Oh, no, a couple of others just dropped in. But still down the back of the order. I hope the sound and the colour on the video is okay tonight. It looks okay on OBS, so hopefully some of my early live streaming gremlins are out of the way. For now, I'm going to go quiet and see if I can do you guys justice for spending today with me. Here goes nothing. Starting 14th. Thought that car was going to come back and cross me then, so just a little bit cautious. Rather get through this in one bit and get T-boned. Oh, busy through here right now. At this stage in my racing, I could do with this thinning out a little bit. Oh. Being nudged again. Sorry, my friend, but if I'm halfway alongside you, you've got to give me room. Nearly followed the red one off. Got the angle wrong. Got the angle wrong. Yeah, a little naughty from that Spanish driver, but a good learning curve for me nonetheless. That felt enormously slow. Seemed to take forever to get the power down. Oh, that spit me out wide. That's going around. And a barrier. Mitchell, mid-race is not a good time to start trying silly things. I'm going to be honest, I did expect to drop back into the C category this evening. Don't deliberately want to do it, but I don't think we're going to be able to recover much from this one, but we'll give it a go. I guess the only benefit to starting at the back is fewer paces to lose. Really catching the guys in front at all. Kind of thing, they're pulling away slightly. Yep, sure did. Big slide into the braking zone. Pulled it back to 6.2 or thereabouts, I think. Bit too much of the curb on the way in that time. Yeah, too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. So, still in a B, drop back slightly, but still maintaining that B category, which is surprising me. Time to get these corners right. down into this one, second board, 5th gear, hook up the corner, throttle, feather the throttle, still got a slide on, down at the 3rd there, over this one, go out to the left, sweep across, and again, keep to the left, go straight to the curb, brake at the beginning of the curb, down it, needs to be just before the curb I think for that one. Kiss this one, off on this one, off on this one, just getting the wheel over the top, back out. Third for that second one seems to be a bit better through there. Third through here, just taking that corner. All power out here. Beginning of the curb, that orange barrier. Down at the second, don't cut the corner too much. Look for the apex, get on the power as soon as possible, let it run. Sorry Rapture, can't quite read that at the moment, spare me a second. I think the suggestion is to scrap the races and just go quali to get the time down. It's just so I'd honestly scrap the races, go to quali laps, pick the number 1 time and set his ghost as point to follow him for 20 laps. You get more consistency that way. Totally agree. But I am also concerned about my I'm concerned about my racecraft also. So what do we feel? Do we feel we should be doing quali times, or do we feel we should be doing what we're doing? I know that I should be putting the ghost on. Let's just go for somebody slightly slower. Pick this. Right, so pick this one here. So load the ghost. I don't know if I've got to load the ghost every single time. So we'll turn mine off, turn his on. I'll set him to half a second ahead, and I'll reposition it because he's going to run away from me. I know. Got 6 minutes. Brake balance 5. Being only a couple of weeks into really taking the daily races seriously, I'm having to step up from racing the AI, which I've done for years, to actually racing real people. My God, he's almost off the road there, and having so much to learn. For me, I know it's important, but it's not necessarily all about fastest laps. Some of it is learning how to run these races, run in traffic, not run into the back of people as I was last week. Whoa. Okay, totally different line through there. For the moment, I've got to learn the lines of the Ghost and where he's going. Because I'm going to be honest with you, he's surprising me a lot. Some of the lines he's taken. And it's remembering all the lines he's taking too. Oh, he's wider than me through there. I'm watching through here. So grabs that curb, goes really wide, cuts across, keeps it well out to this side. Then cuts across this one. Bit deep there. Okay, I'm sold on this idea. I know I need to just work on the lines a little bit more. But that will come with practice. I didn't get over that time and then upsets this corner. Okay, so you go a little bit deeper on this one. I then get a bit of a slide on. Stay over this side. Oh, on the gravel. I am pushing it, guys. I am pushing it. Let your tyres. What I've got to do now is remember when I'm racing. Too deep. Have I done a 139.9? No way! What? A little bit deep again. That's in the grass, almost. Trying his line now went a little bit too quick. My word. My word. If you get a clean air in race, you won't have a clue where your markers are and what. I must admit, I was watching the ghost car more than watching my braking points. But now it's a case of remembering those lines, but also keeping it clean and watching for my braking points, and then going back to the ghost again and just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So I can see where you're both coming from with that. Yeah, consistency is one of my things, and being able to run in traffic is another. Oof. Well, I guess no pressure, eh, guys? Yeah, another good tip. What I didn't want to be doing is running into the ghost I get when I get up behind cars. I really struggle. The other thing in a race I've got to learn, if we're going into a corner, rather than going exactly behind somebody, is maybe offset a bit just in case I miss a braking point, they brake a bit early, whatever. Okay, braking to the rear, radar on. Here we go. I do agree, but I like my brake markers, especially when you're getting clean air. I think it's both. I think it's a little bit of both. And I'm learning fast, so I'm happy to take all of the advice I can get right now. My friend Kushti is an A-rated driver who's taken a break from the game for the moment, which is a real shame, but I really would love to get on terms with him. And the only way I'm going to do that is by constantly practicing, working harder. Learning as much as I can and applying everything I learn. That's one place. Cars behind up pretty quick. What on earth is the yellow for? That car behind me is so fast. Oh, a little deep. I think somebody's got a horn for their birthday. Beeping it all the time. Come on, he's got on the back of Tony G. Come on, Mitchell, hold it together. A little deep there. God, where's that Mustang come from? Boy, that was tough. Boy, that was tough. Trying to put into practice what you guys are teaching me. Oh, thanks, Rapture. Yeah, David, don't try racing, just be steady. Good advice. Good advice. Hey, Kushti. Good to see you. Oh, you've been racing. Magic. I'm coming to get you. Not. Oh, I don't know what time you've got, but oh, clean race. Clean race. Clean race bonus. Woohoo. Oh, getting there slowly. Getting there slowly. I might review that one. Ooh. So, enter with the current car. Qualifying time trial. Do I need to pick the ghost again, or does it automatically come in? Yeah, I will do. Go to TT again. Okay, let's just see if, I don't know if I've got to pick the ghost again and load the ghost, or whether it's going to remember it from the last race. We will see. Nice one, Baz. You're pretty quick, mate. Okay, it doesn't look like I've got the ghost, so I'm going to need to reload the ghost. Yeah, let's reload the ghost. Ah, yeah. So many things to remember. Oh, Kushti, you show off. You show off. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh my word. But why are you not sharing your ghost? Come on, mate. Put your ghost on. Put your ghost on. I can chase your ghost then. Let's go for this one. Load the ghost. Settings, and some of you have said to bring the ghost a bit closer. I'm going to go 0.3, I think. Yeah, Kushti's a really good racer. He's coached me in the past and he's found me seconds on track. I love racing with him, but boy, I get my backside kicked there every time. My one wish from this game is to be able to get good enough to push Kushti in a race. If I could do that, my job is done. That's the one thing I'd really, really, really love to do. Ah, too deep. Got that all wrong. I think I need the other ghost. I also need to study these ghosts, the gears, braking points, etc. That may well help me a little bit more. Ah! I've got it on in front of me. Why am I not looking at it? That's made such a difference. The car feels different already. Just too much to remember at times. He's taking a slightly tighter line through what I refer to as the hexagon corners. I know it's not a hexagon, but I know what I mean when I say that. I need to have a little sticker on this steering wheel that says brake balance. Caught the corner wrong that time. When I brake, when he brakes, I go way too deep. I'll swear the load cell brake pedal is better than the old G29 original pedals. I really need to bite the bullet. Just ignore the silly Fanatec bundle issue that is playing with my head right now. Or go Logitech and bite the bullet. Still so undecided. And I'm reading so many issues with the Fanatec stuff online at the moment. I don't know whether they have changed supplier to get the numbers out the door and the quality's dropped, but not getting that angle this time. Time is up, but I'm not quite sure how. Let's see if we can just keep that to the end. Nah. Just lost it in that one corner. That one away. One more. I get a big old bump through there. I can't control when I follow him. I need to go back to my old line, I think, through there. Just trying a little bit too hard now. Just trying a little bit too hard. I love the lap times. I love the lap times. You guys have taught me so much this evening. I cannot thank you enough. Ah, caught the sausage. Okay, let's have a break. Whoa. Thank you, GT. Thanks for joining. Boosted Motorsport, welcome to the channel. Really bite the bullet, go PC and ditch Gran Turismo. As in, ditch Gran Turismo the game and go PC playing what? Or are you talking about just not quite sure? Definitely, Ghost is my friend. I've learnt that lesson tonight, most definitely. Thank you, Dave. Much appreciated. Still lots to learn, but it's still early days in this online racing career of mine. Still very early days. If you said I was on a B mixing it with these races 2 weeks ago when I started this, I would have laughed. I mean, I've done a few little daily races before, just played it. I've played online, obviously, with Christy, and just felt woeful. But this is just a joy. Go for the win. I'll be quite happy to get top 6, if I'm honest. I don't want to drop back, but a top 6 I would be quite happy with. Let's just see if we can keep it together. Keep it clean, keep it together. ACCI Racing, right, I'm not looking at the chat. Brake balance done. Radar on. Rapture, I've remembered. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Jaguar in front. Okay. Stay over to the left, sweep across. Sweep back across this way. Oh, the Jaguar got into the back of the Jaguar there. Ah! Racecraft. That's what I've got to work at. That said, Cooper Air is quicker than us. A little bit deep into there. If I can stay with Cooper Air, I'll be happy. I have my new Ghost car. Just try and get on the back of them. Not really feeling much of a slipstream in this race, if I'm honest. Maybe I'm too far back. Almost. Reluctant to go too far over on that curb like the Ghost and they're doing. I just don't want to put it on the grass. and throw the race away. Didn't go far enough across to the left there. David will be telling me off. Where is that Supra? Come underneath him. Ah! He didn't like that, or did I not leave him enough room? That'll be one to watch back. I suspect I didn't leave him enough room. Christie's told me off for that before. That's on the grass. Just pushing it. But hey, if I don't do things like that, I'm not trying hard enough. God, those Ferraris are noisy. Tumbling down the order a little bit at the moment. Just need a little bit more composure. Whew. That was close. No! I'm not sure which one I cut, but hey ho. Penalty's a shame. Whoa! And a bash into the corner for good measure. Slight drop back, but learnt a few things in that one. Yep, starting to get that sausage curve, which means I'm actually starting to enjoy this race. If we can nail that, then we can get a little bit more consistent. I'm not quite sure where I picked up the penalty from. Caught one, and yeah, Dave, I got that that last corner wrong on that occasion. Thanks, GT. A little bit of a step backward, but not too fussed. And save that one away. Have a look at that one later on. Where are we? 20 to 12. Time for another one, I think. How much time, practice time, have we got? Come on. 10 minutes. We need to put on the ghost car. Grab that one, I think. Let's see what we can do. Brake balance to the rear. Oh, it takes loads of that curve. Just a little bit too much of the sausage curve on the way out there. Why have I got a penalty? I did that in the race. What am I doing wrong? I was taking a bit too much of the curb through there somehow. A little bit wide on that one. I wonder if it's that corner on the way in that I'm picking up the penalty. Just a bit through there. Get over. Not hitting the second apex through there. up. Slightly down. Ah, penalty again. I haven't quite worked out why I'm getting a penalty all the time on that corner. Gonna have to tone that section down in the race, I think, just so I don't get a penalty in the race. Didn't go out to the left that time. That was a error on my part. Can I get one more in, I wonder? One more would be nice. Let's go deep into there, throw that one away to get a good run out on this straight. Too far out. Just practice this little sequence of corners again. Try and get hooked up on the curb here, on the power as soon as we can. Beginning of the curb, down at the third, don't cut this one too much, over to the left, sweep across to the right, went too deep. It's amazing how much those penalties hurt you. Okay, so much better. Brake straight line, then turn. Yep. Although with the brake pallets on the rear, I'm finding that you can do some small gentle turns, so long as you're not actually swinging steering wheel really hard. But if you've just got small inputs, then that does work. You can get away with that. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me tonight. It's really, really, really appreciated. And again, thank you ever so much for all of your advice. Today has just been awesome. What I didn't tell you is I very nearly didn't come on tonight because I had a horrible headache and just wasn't really up for it, and thoroughly enjoyed this evening. I was hoping to get up to 670 subscribers today, and unfortunately that's not happened either. I got to 668, 669 and then dropped back. But tomorrow is another day. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas if I can. That'd be a lovely Christmas present. It's quite difficult on an entertainment channel, but the videos that I've got people seem to like, which is good, and I'm just loving this daily races and sharing it with all of you guys, sharing my progress. I am only, well, I say I was an average driver. I'm now into the Bs, so I guess that's still pretty average. So let's see what we can do. Right, brake balance rear, radar on, forget the chat, sorry guys. Let's go for one last race of the night, see where we end up. So we're starting 4th. If I can go a top 6, I'll be happy. In the meantime, still just trying to keep it clean, work on my sportsmanship, work on my racecraft. Over and back. Okay, we can stay with music. That might be another place picked up. Give him some room on the outside. A little bit unsighted for that corner. It's not going to be ghosted for long. Whoa, way too deep. No brakes into there. Guess that's a penalty. Was that me not braking hard enough, or carrying too much speed into the corner? I'm not quite sure. Might have to review that one later. Any which way, it looks like we got away with it. I didn't go too far, right? Didn't go far off over to the left there. Track limit warning again. Why? With a massive queue of cars behind, that is going to hurt. Cooper Air again. Right, let's see what we can do now. It's got to be that exit of that corner. I'm taking too much to the curb, I think. Has to be. It's costing me too dearly in this race. Whoa. Ah. It had to happen. It had to happen one time tonight. But then I guess when you're pushing it, you're going to make mistakes. And there's no point racing if you're not going to push it. Maybe as well, getting a little tired. Right, so come across for this one. Certainly didn't cut it that time. My own silly fault for trying a different line through that corner during the race. I should have stuck to what I know. Experiment with the lines during quali. Not a good race, not a good race at all. Yep, that was not my finest hour. I think we should try one more. Should we finish there, or should we try one more? See if we can finish it on a better note than that. It's been pretty good up to that point. Starting to get a feel for this car, starting to get a feel for the track. Oh. Let's put the ghost on. Just grab that one, I think. Load the ghost. One more. I like your thinking, guys. Oh. Hey, we've got 8 people on the stream at the moment. Thanks ever so much for sticking with me. If any of you haven't subscribed, if you could whack that subscribe button, it would absolutely make my day. I really hoped to get to 670 by the end of today. Didn't quite do it. Taking those curbs a little bit too cautiously now because of those penalties in the race. A bit deep. Could be getting a bit tired. Could be getting just a wee bit tired. Been a long day. I think I completely missed my braking point on that occasion. Still retry. I do notice that when I get overtired, silly mistakes start creeping in. But to post a 1:39.9 tonight was just beyond my wildest dreams. So thank you ever so much to you guys for your advice and for helping that to become a reality. Struggling on that curb right now. 5th turn. Which one's the 5th turn, David? Let's just have a little look. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Following the ghost car and just completely lost all of my braking points. So is this the 5th turn? I haven't got my brake balance set, that's why. If I brake straight then turn on that corner, I'm winding up in the barrier all the time. focusing on this ghost car too much. Forgetting my braking zones, so let's concentrate on my braking zones a little bit more. Ah, sausage curb again. So this one down here. I haven't quite worked out. I need to watch the replay of the ghost car, because when I try and follow his line, it just doesn't happen. I always wind up going way too deep or too slow, which is why for the moment I've just been taking my own normal line through there, knowing that it's one that I've got to research and get better at. Carry too much speed through there. His line through there doesn't work for me. Thanks guys. Working on it. Seriously working on it. Hi games, welcome to the live stream. You've caught me mid massive lesson. So many people are teaching me so much stuff tonight. Yeah, David, I know I just got that wrong again, didn't I? Oh, no, mess this one up now. I didn't get to finish that one anyway. Oh, starting fourth, third. I'll make up your mind. Oh, interesting. We've got a Scirocco in here. think Faz says he was running a Scirocco. We've got WRX behind us. What a mix of cars. Ferrari, Toyota, VW, McLaren, Subaru, Toyota, Ferrari. Right old mix of cars. Okay, this is definitely my last one tonight, guys. So I'm going to try and make it a good one. I'm going to aim for a top 6. But I am starting to feel it. All this getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning and racing until midnight. So catches up with you when you get a bit older. Again, guys, if any of you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It would really help me no end and make my day. Still sitting on 668 for the moment, but I should do some work on that tomorrow. All being well. For now, I'm going to shut up and go for it. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Not quite sure how this one's going to go. Little deep there. Oh, back end's all over the place. Oh, don't know quite what happened there, but that end of this McLaren was all over the shop. Car on the inside. Just try and come underneath him. Give him room. Quite get on the power quick enough. Yeah, he got into the back of him. How on earth did he hold that? Got some shenanigans going on behind me. That completely compromised that corner. I have a feeling there's some unhappy people behind me. Lots of rage quitting going on. Oh, I followed him off. David, I'm going to have to work on that line. I need to stick to my own line through there for the moment. Give me a slipstream. That could be a penalty. Yeah, thought so. Had to go for it. Not really an overtaking place, but I'm giving you room, sir. I'm giving you room. Whoa. That Subaru driver is one unhappy man or lady. Ah. Totally outbrake myself through there. Not a good race. Not a good race. Not happy with that one. Not happy with that one. Not at all happy with that race. It was a sixth. I just completely missed my braking point on one of those corners. And I think that's what one of you was saying a minute ago, is when you're tucked up behind somebody, it's often difficult to see your braking zones. And yeah, I caught myself out big time. Yeah, sixth is okay. Sixth is okay. Could be better. Sixth is okay. Gotta remind myself I'm still fairly new to this online racing and racing real people. The so unpredictable compared to the AI, which is totally predictable. Gaps close, gaps open up that you're not expecting. You think there's an overtaking opportunity and there isn't. It's a whole different ball game. It really is. We seem to have lost that chicane at the moment. Missed that apex too. David, I'm glad that I'm pushing you. I didn't think I would be doing that a couple of weeks ago, if I'm honest. So that is a compliment and a half. Thank you very, very much for that. No, sliding around too much through there. I wish that delta time was my fastest lap and not the session best. What I've got to learn to do now is to take more of the curb on the way in. Be braver on these curbs. Just got a little unsettled through there. too much of a slide through there. Bit of a slide on that last corner, trying a bit too hard. Still a 140. Oof. Well, certainly a lot quicker than when we started this evening, and a bit more consistent. I mean, two 139.9s in there is not too bad. What I've got to do now is just keep it in the groove for the race, and yeah, definitely getting faster and definitely getting more confident. Most definitely. This really is going to be the last one because I am feeling shattered. 2.5 hours of pushing it is frying my, what little brain I have is fried right now. I'd just like to try and finish up on a decent race with no mistakes. If it's top 6, that's great. But if we can just keep it clean and tidy, then I'll be happy. So we're starting off in 4th. Lots of BAs, BSs. Not quite sure where I am. I'm guessing I'm probably, yeah, pretty much where I started. So we haven't stepped backwards on the DR rating, which is good. We've improved our qualifying lap time, which I think over the next couple of days, hopefully, will give us some opportunity to try and increase that a little bit. Great advice, JJ, great advice. I just keep to what I know rather than trying to push the lines, and quali is the time to push the lines. The race is all about keeping it consistent. So, starting fourth. Brake balance done. Got the radar on just so I can see where people are. The other thing as well, a lot of people are leaning on people into corners. I've got Cooper behind me again. Yeah, lots of argy-bargy. Good half fair racing, don't get me wrong, been some great racing. Can I keep Cooper behind me? That is the question. Oh, nearly missed my braking point. A bit concerned I might have cut that too much on the way out. Whoa! Okay, Cooper Air is playing dirty. Nobody wants to win like that, mate. Nobody wants to win like that. Or maybe some people do. nicely saved music. So Cooper is just a little bit too far away and a little bit too quick for me. Sort of semi hoping he was going to get a penalty, but I think he's a bit too good for that. Oh, surely that's a penalty for going off that bar. And that's not. Oh, he just held it. So close. So close. Oh, I was pleased with that one. Yeah, pleased with that one. That's a nice one to end up on. Pleased with that. So 4th place, not quite on the podium, but I felt that Cooper Air, surprised I didn't get a penalty for 1 or 2 of those moves. Surprised I didn't get a penalty for going off. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Very, very close at the end there. And definitely happier on my part. And so I think we started 4th and finished 4th by the looks of things. That is a bit of a result. I'm really happy with that. So I will save that one. I've got a few things to review for tomorrow. Thanks ever so much, GT. And I must say a big thank you to all of you that have helped me this evening. It's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed your company. I've valued your help immensely. The motivation, the tips, the encouragement has just been outstanding. I really appreciate it. And if you just want to look at that driver rating, it is slightly up on where we started. So JJ, reason that Cooper is not S rated but quality racer on your behalf. Thank you so much. That's so nice compliment. Really appreciate that. David, thanks for sticking with me. Good night. I will see you in the morning. I'm hoping you're racing. If you are, I will catch up with you. JJ, just thank you so much. Everybody have a really good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay well. Look after everybody, and I'll see you again very soon. Tonight has been a blast. For now, I'm going to push that button and I'm going to call it a night. You take care. Bye bye.